Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, to all my returning YouTube family and friends. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and I am so glad that you guys decided to join us today. First of all, I'd like to start out by saying Happy Mother's Day to everyone, whether you're a mom to two-legged babies or four-legged fur babies. I wish you all a very happy and blessed Mother's Day with your family and friends and fur babies. And I wanted to get on here because I wanted to share with you my Mother's Day project that I have been working on for the past week or so. And I wanted to start by showing you the finished product. And this is my mom's on the far left, my daughter Kristen's, my daughter Michaela's, and mine. And then I'm going to just give you a general explanation of what I did. First of all, I started with 4 frames for each box. I have 2 frames that are regular frames, and they were black. And I spray painted them white, and I did use a gloss white. I put 2 coats, and then I also used a clear coat on top just to seal them. And the other 2 frames were these mom frames, and I spray painted them white as well. And once they had completely dried, I took the glass on the regular frames, and I used the wall art from the Dollar Tree, these gorgeous silver butterflies, and I put 2 on each glass on the outside. And then I painted the back or inside of the glass purple. And I then chose my pictures that I wanted for each one of the mom frames, and as you see, I have my sweet little Nolly man for Michaela's, and that's the other side of the butterflies. And then on this mom frame, I used their family picture from when Nolan had his first birthday pictures done. And what I did was, once I did that to the frames, I inserted the pictures, put the butterflies on, and painted those. I then E6000'd the frames together, and basically what I did was I took the mom frames, and they have these spinny hooks here, you know, the closures, and so I attached the mom frames on the inside of the regular frame with the E6000. Because if you were to use these and try to attach them, there was no way you could do that. So your mom frames are going to go on the inside of the 2 regular frames. And you're just going to E6000 those together, and then I let them go set overnight. And then once those were set, what I did was I took the foam blocks, the styrofoam blocks, and I put 2 in there. And I I hot glued those down to the center of the box. And then I used, what you can't really see, I used floral moss and stuffed it on the inside because there is a pretty big gap in here. And so I put that where those gaps were just to kind of fill it in a little bit. So if somebody did look, you know, I mean, you're gonna see the floral foam, but they'll also see the moss too. And then what I did was I cut all my flowers, and I had showed you those in a Walmart haul as well as a Dollar Tree haul for the flowers for this project. And I cut them to the length that I wanted for each of them. And I just started filling it out. And I don't do real well with floral arrangements, so this is about as good as it's going to get for the flowers. If they want to go ahead and rearrange them, they are more than welcome. But yeah, I did my best. I think they look pretty good for the most part. I'm actually really happy with the way it turned out. Maybe it could have used a little bit more green here. Maybe some of the onion grass would have been nice in this to give it just some height. And I may go to the Dollar Tree and pick some up and then just kind of add it to everybody, since I do go and see everybody quite often. I'm at Michaela's 3 days a week now, and so I just wanted to share with you what I did and how I put this together. I will link the original project video for this down below in the description box, so look for that. But anyway, this is Michaela's box. And I just love the way this turned out. It's just so pretty. And she can take this to work and use it on her desk. And then what I did here too was I covered the gap with the bling wrap. And I did on the bottom, I did put the not cork board, the foam board underneath, and I covered it with this pink fabric, so that way you didn't see the foam board. It just gave it kind of a prettier look. But I'll show you on my mom's, because like originally how Araceli had done hers was she attached the foam board on the bottom like this, and then set the frames on top. And then she put the bling wrap like I did and covered that gap. But after I did my mom's, I figured out on mine and the girls that if I cut them to the inner, like trace the foam board on the inside of the frames, they would actually slide up from the bottom. So that way there wasn't this lip here. And that's how I liked those. I wish I would have thought of it before I did mom's, but unfortunately I didn't. But she'll still love this anyway. So then what I did on hers was, again, I just covered that gap between the foam board and the frames. And again, that gap between the two frames there. And for mom's, I used both mine and mom's. I used the family picture of Joe, Kristen, TJ, and Bailey. And then here's the butterflies on this side. And then on this mom frame, I used the family picture of Michaela, Tony, and Nolan. And again, the same bling wrap to cover those gaps. And the butterflies for this side. And then I used the same flowers for all of us, just because it was easier that way. And I also used the same fabric. Then on Kristen's, I used this family picture of, again, Joe, Kristen, TJ, and Bailey. The butterflies here. And I tried to do one big and one small on each side. And then I used this picture of TJ and Miss Bailey together on the other side of the mom frame. And then the other butterfly frame. Oops, and I am really happy with the way these turned out. And then for mine, I used the same pictures as I did for my mom. So I used Michaela, Tony, and Nolan, their family picture here. My butterfly first side. My second mom frame with Joe, Kristen, TJ, and Bailey. This was at TJ's first grade spring musical concert a few weeks ago. This turned out to be such a beautiful picture. And look at little Bailey. She's so happy. She's Grandma's little princess. And I don't know if you can tell, she looks nothing like her mother or her brother. She is her father. And then here's my second side of butterflies. And you guys can really do this any way you want. I mean, if you don't want to paint the frames white, you could always use any color. You don't have to use the bling wrap if you don't want to. You could put the bling wrap all the way around. I mean, you make it as your own. And then on mine, I put the pink fabric there. So I am really, really pleased with how they turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this project share. And again, I will link the original tutorial to Araceli's channel down below in the description box. So guys, if you like my video, please give me a great big thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, click that red subscribe down below if you want to become a member of my growing family here. And if you want to receive notifications every time I upload new videos, click that little bell that is just above the red subscribe, and you'll get sent a notification every time I upload a new video. So guys, without further ado, I am going to sign off, and you guys have a wonderful and blessed Mother's Day. Enjoy your day of pampering, and I will see you soon. Oh, real quick, I did get my first Memorial Day wreath done this morning. I'm actually halfway through with my second one. I am filming that one so that way you guys can see the DIY for how I do my deco mesh wreaths. And real quick too, here is my mason jar lamp that I've been working on. There's where John drilled the hole for me, and then this is the color. I used this Waverly chalk paint, and it's in the color Elephant. So now the next step is to sand this where I want to, antique it, and then attach the electrical stuff to for the wiring and to hold the light. So I will be sharing that when it's finished as well. So look for that project to come as well. That should be soon, as well as my wreath tutorial. But anyway, guys, that is it for now. I will be doing my plan with me either later this evening or tomorrow. So look for that soon. Look for that either tonight or tomorrow. And again, you guys have a very happy and blessed Mother's Day, and we will see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.